Alright, boys and girls. It's currently, why am I talking like that? It's the 9th of March, it's a Monday, and just finished the day of placement. It's 4:30, and we're going to do a bike run. Now, I'll do it easy. I want to say like a chill 1 hour bike, so I don't need to kill my legs, and then we'll go for a relatively fast run. It's 13 days till race day, which is exciting. It's a sprint distance triathlon, which we're going to do, which is 15 kilometers on the, no, 500 meters on the swim, 20 kilometers on the bike, and a 5 kilometer run. So it's all very much high threshold, fast pace, high heart rate zones activity. So we've got to get used to working at the faster speeds. So that's the goal of today. Now, I don't want to cook my legs too hard on the bike, so I can still have some strength for the run, but I still want to get used to running off the bike. So that's what today's aim is. Powering through. Heart rate's staying kind of low, which is kind of good. Normally it spikes up as soon as there's a hill, but staying at a pretty low amount, which I'm happy with. Don't know why. Last week I'd be at like 170 heart rate, but today we're at like 130. What's up with that? Right, we just finished the bike. I went way harder than I intended to do, but my heart rate stayed low the whole time, which was pretty cool. Yeah, we'll see how this run goes. Definitely feel like a bunch of stumps as usual, as I always say, that I'm running on, but I don't feel too bad. I felt worse last week, so yeah, let's see how we go. Oh, last 3 minutes. What a mid run. I don't feel tired, just like definitely fatigued, but done well today, you know what I'm saying? We got it done, even though I didn't want to push through. No, that's actually so cringe. Why am I talking like a fitness influencer? Just another day, getting ready for the race. Nah bro, what am I saying? I'm gonna turn this thing off because alright, it is time to get in the water and play in the pool as we drown for 45 minutes. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Anyway, another day done on placement. Some day I saw 2 people today. Some days I'm just like, in the mornings I feel like I'm really struggling to read these patient notes because I'm just sitting there. Before we see the patients, we need to screen them to make sure that we are aware of the different problems that they have, and therefore we can treat or see them or do different treatment accordingly based off their presentation. But I'm reading them just like, holy, nothing is going in. I can't even compute sometimes. And then, yeah, it's not really that good. I kind of need more sleep at night, but I just get no time. Like, I feel like I'd get home, wait for dinner, eat dinner, and then I have an hour and a half, and then boom, have to be asleep. And then it's already like 10 o'clock. And then the alarm goes off at 6, and it's like, what? You're joking. Anyway, today in the pool, we are just gonna try to do as many laps as possible. Actually, we'll see what we'll do. I normally just make it up as I go, see how I'm feeling. Yeah, hopefully we feel alright. Hopefully I don't have to share a lane with too many people. That's always nice when there's not that many people, but we'll see. Okay, that's the swim done. Do not enjoy a single second of it. If there was one sport in the world which I wish I could naturally be average at, it would be swimming. I just suck. Like, I know how to do enough to not drown and slowly plug away. Plug? We're gonna use it. Slowly plug away in the water so I eventually reach my distance, but it's just a sufferfest. The wetsuit really helped when I used it the other week, but when I'm in the pool it's just like, some weeks are just so much worse. Yeah, it's alright. I think we're just gonna consistently stay below average at it, but so that's the one sport which I am trash at. But we keep working. I'll tell you what, it is Wednesday morning, currently 7:10. About to go to the hospital for the working day as part of the working learning class. Crazy. Anyway, every morning this week I try to go to the gym for 10 minutes. I know it sounds mad, but you know, before I was doing like 1 or 2 sessions after the day at the hospital, and it was just so boring. Like, I just hated my life, and I find it so hard to get it done. So what I'm doing is like breaking it down into little chunks each morning, because realistically the gym is like, it's important, but it's not for me at the moment important as the run and the swim and the bike. So we just do little bits and bobs each day, keep that muscle, keep that strength. So I'm actually too smart. Yeah. Alright, we've just taken a nap for an hour and a half, but that is not important. The weather, it's windy and it's bad, but you guys know the drill. You guys know the saying about my mum and not raising any female dogs and the story behind that. But I won't go into too much detail, but it means regardless of the weather we do it anyway. So we have a 10k run with some efforts at so-called threshold, which is between 4:15 to 4:45 pace. I'm not sure, we'll see. In between each tempo set we have a jog at a chill pace, and it's very windy, so like sometimes the jog might be actually quite pleasant, other times maybe not so. Anyway, let's get going, do a warm-up, and then boom. Alright, warm up pretty much done. First set's about to start in 16 meters. Let's go. Alright, we got it horribly wrong. It's not intervals. It's 3.6 miles at that threshold, which is doable, but I thought it was intervals. How sad. Right, that's 2 done. Oh no, halfway done, I should say. Feel all good, moving fast, legs are turning over. Obviously a little bit breathless, but we're working at a pretty hard pace, so at least a hard pace for me. Yeah, 1.7 miles left. Just booked it up a hill. That's 3.6 miles done at a hard pace. Oh, that's hard work. And we have a cool down kilometre, I think. Hopefully there's another set. There might be actually, I don't know. Let's hope that's it though. Jeez. Alright gang, it is 7 AM on a Saturday. We're about to go to the Pinnacles, the hike. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Gonna drive to my friend's house and then we're gonna go from there. Should be an alright hike. There's gonna be, I think, 7 people. I'm the only single guy, so like, you know, I don't know what's up with that or what I'm trying to do, but you know, I need someone to kind of work off. That sounded weird. Yeah, the weather's looking promising though, so today in Auckland it does look a little bit rainy, but when we get to Coromandel or the Pinnacles, it looks sunny, so that should be good. But we're doing the most retarded structure ever. I'll explain later, but yeah, I'll see you guys there. Now this right here is a world-class tent made by the one and only tent maker, myself. As you can see, there is heaps of room in here for a big guy like me. I can extend my legs with no discomfort or trouble. Not bad. I'm quite happy with that performance. This is just us chilling by the lake, or by the river actually, which is quite close to the campsite. Quite nice, can't lie. Alright boys and girls, we're sitting by the river. We made it to our campsite. It's a bit weird, you know, I'm the only single guy here. A bit cooked. I'm kind of fifth wheeling at the moment, so don't really fit in, but that's okay. You know, you have to be quite limited with how adventurous we can be. But that's alright. Just chilling by the river by our campsite. It's quite nice. Show you a look around. The boys, girls. Not too bad, eh? Not too bad indeed. Well, bro, look at our campsite. Not too bad. Got the little tent area, table. The other tent, not mine. It's in the best one here. Okay. You and him are currently sitting on a log in the middle of this ocean water. Now, so we're doing the hike tomorrow. Sorry, I'm on a bit of an unstable surface. And I haven't washed my shoes since the last 3-day hikes in the mud. So I actually use trail running shoes, which are unreal, but they're full of mud. So we're gonna clean them, chuck them in the water, see what happens, and then we're gonna hop in the water. Kind of got a nice little spot here to myself, which is a bit unreal if you ask me. Nice. So you and him, we're right there. I'm gonna hop in this lake, this water here. It kind of goes all the way around. Quite nice. But yeah, let's chuck the shoe in the water. It's gonna be wet tomorrow. Oh well, let it be what it be. Let's wash it. Whoop. Probably not the smartest thing in the world to wash it, but it does the job. Whoa, it's a little bit. And the current, it's so strong. Don't fall. It's so cold. Actually really nice. I can't even hold my breath. pretty strong. I can't lie. The water's actually so nice though, it's fresh water. So you can kind of be in it and feel fresh. It's not like salt water where your eyes are burning and your skin feels itchy. Oh my god. Really and truly, we're gonna make it. Hello there. We've made it. The shoes are a little bit washed. I'll show you. Look at that. Obviously it's still a little bit dirty. I mean that back, I can't really clean all of it. It's like, I need a brush to get rid of some of the particles, but it's better than how it was, for sure. It's 4:15, probably going to chill out, play some more board games, that sort of thing. Eat some food. We're having skewers, honey soy chicken skewers for dinner. How good. I've got no service though. And apparently, I left today at 8 a.m, or 7 a.m, sorry. And my mum messaged me at like 11 o'clock. Have you guys arrived at your destination? Then she sent another message saying, there's a fire at our house and the ambulance have arrived. And then I have no service. So I haven't been able to call them, haven't been able to message them. Just got no. I left them in the dark really. I want to message them, but I can't. So I'm in a bit cold, but hopefully everything's alright. Also, both our toilets at home, the one doesn't flush, the water just rises. So it does flush, but it doesn't drain it properly. And the other one, when you flush, it leaks on the ground, so it's kind of cooked. Please do not fall. We'll dry ourselves real quick. Chuck the shirt back on. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I'm saying. Oh, I feel amazing. I feel amazing. Still don't get why we've come here and not done the hike on the first day, but it's just the way it goes, you know. Yeah. As you tell, I'm all alone because I don't know. You know, like I'm kind of fifth wheeling at the moment. There's two couples and I'm just there, getting in the way. Or it's like I'm walking alone and they feel bad for me. So kind of just got to go do my own thing. Where are you, Gabe? He's the guy I normally do my hikes with. Where you at? You know, we kind of just on the same wavelength. Balls to the walls, do the hike as fast as we can, drive all day, do another hike, meat on chips, on repeat. But not today. It's more of a slow one. Like we're going, yeah, just a bit different. Yeah. Alright, this is the view from the top. Atop this log thing. I'll turn the camera around so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm standing on this log. I was just in the water here, and wow. And when I turn around, looking the other way, wow. Not bad, huh? Not bad. It's quite nice, like it's just me here. Just me and my log or broken fallen tree. We're boys, just enjoying the outdoors, you know, really and truly. It's quite nice. Yeah.
Thousands of tears later.
You guys don't know how cooked this morning has been. Literally retarded. Alright, so essentially how this morning has gone is I I went to bed 12, no, like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So did everyone else. Then I couldn't fall asleep because it was like sleeping. Oh no, my foot is wet. Oh well, wet socks it is. Yeah, I went to bed at 8, 9. Tried to sleep. It's like sleeping on a rock. Put some towels underneath, that helped. And then around 12:30, I swear to God, someone was walking around our camp. And I thought it was one of the other two people, or one of the couples that we're with. But they said it wasn't them in the morning. And they were right by my tent, so I'm like sitting there, terrified, like, I don't know. It's pitch black. If I try to go see them, they're going to hear me unzip my tent and hear me coming, because it's so quiet. So, that was that. And then I wake up at like 2 a.m. and I'm like, oh, my leg feels kind of sticky. I left my toothpaste, my little toothpaste thing, in my pocket. And it squirted all over my leg, in my pocket. And that was that. So I'm like freezing out there with a sticky leg, uncomfortable as hell. And then I wake up 7 a.m. I woke up at 6 a.m. to take a piss. But other than that, woke up at 7 a.m. I actually had a better sleep than I thought. And I unpacked my tent, and I can't find my tent bag or my sleeping bag. Sleeping bag. Which is weird, because I put the sleeping bag in the tent bag. And now they're both gone. So, now it's like a running joke. You know, every time I'm laughing at me. Like, what did I do? What if that guy stole it? Who's walking around our campsite? They said it wasn't even a guy. So I'm not tripping. I know I'm not. We're headed up there somewhere. Wow. A bad morning view, eh? To brush your teeth. Oh well. And I have wet socks and wet shoes as well. So that's something to look forward to. Trying to keep my spirits high. You know. Starting the day rough. It's not good. Alrighty, we just started the hike at this point. You kind of get to this swing bridge. As you can see, people are happy and excited. We're just walking, having a great time, going uphill, talking a bit, having a couple of yarns, enjoying the outdoors. There is quite a few stairs throughout the entire hike, which is nice to get the legs going, get the heart racing a little bit, get that vertical meters up. What a nice waterfall. I reckon you could fill up your water at this waterfall. Some people disagree, but that's okay. This is a very famous guy. It was quite hard to actually get a video of him because everyone else was trying to get his photo. So I kind of got a photo of him while no one else was there. This is us walking on this gravel path. Looked quite nice. As you can see, we had 2 hours left to the hut. And then we kind of got to this little bit more exposed area. Sun was out, beautiful day. Not a cloud in sight. Unreal. And then this is the final bit where it's literally stairs, and more stairs. And you can sort of see the stairs going up the side of the mountain. But the higher you get, the better the view. As you can see now. Last time I did this, it was packed with clouds, so I couldn't see any view. But this just shows how cool it is. Apparently there's a town down there, a little city. Can't remember its name. I'll keep going. And then the final bit is kind of like a climb, which is pretty fun. Probably the most exciting bit of the whole hike. It did get a little bit more windy the higher we got. Almost at the end right here. And yep, we're just sitting on the edge. And we're done. So I tried to get a video of myself drinking a Pepsi Max, but the camera kept falling, so I got my friend to do it. As you can see, he didn't pan the camera high, so you couldn't see the water, but unreal view. This is everyone, so that's 2 people I was with, and then the other 2 people. As you can see, the great fifth wheeler. And then
Why?
This is us going back. Unreal view. Yeah, thanks for watching. The goats.
Oh, that
Signing
was
out.
adrenaline rush.